first principle, principle one, mission and vision. So I'm going to add some terms, some more key buzzwords to this principle. But what this is the why you do what you do, why you get up, why you run your business. That's your mission. The things that are most important to you. The one sentence that if you could tell somebody why you have a business, who you're looking to work with, and why they should work with you, that should be here. This sets you apart from your competition, from others in the market, from other options that your clients have out there. We all know that people know a lot of different real estate agents. There's a lot of competition in the market. I think I saw a stat that people know between 9 and 10 real estate agents. So we'll talk about that a couple times today, that to help you differentiate yourself, you first need a mission, the why you do what you do. The vision, where you see your business going forward, what's important. We'll talk about values. What is the core values, or what's important to your business, what's important to your clients, how do those things come together? So the first two bullets under principle one are you and your clients. So you need to know the why behind what you do, the vision, where you want to take your business, your value proposition, unique selling proposition, again, buzzwords, things you've heard elsewhere, but they're important because what those phrases do is they tell your clients, hey, this person, this business cares about these things. They deliver this, and this is what's important to me. So knowing why you do what you do, and what your clients are looking for, you can craft your mission, your vision, your value statements, and target your ideal clients, that group, that niche that you are currently working with, that you want to work with, that you're working toward, either at a price point, a geography, buyers, sellers. You define that category. If it is your current business you're looking to expand, you may look at groups within certain demographics, certain areas that you're working with, or you may look to expand those, or you may be changing markets, you might be changing targets. It's okay to have multiple ideal clients or target clients, but there may be different marketing messages for each. So the foundation for all of these things is your mission, the why you do what you do, and why your clients should work with you. And that's going to come to them through your vision, your value proposition, and the way that you market and communicate it to them. We'll get more specific and more in depth with how it's communicated, why it's important, what they're looking for, and further principles. But as far as the you and your clients bullet here, you want to make sure that it's clear. Hey, I have a business. Here's why I do what I do. Here's what's important to me, and here are the target clients that I want to work with. On principle one, mission and vision, is goals. And these are going to be goals that are important for you, for your business, for your clients. The idea of goal setting is extremely valuable. One, because it very closely ties to the quote that we have up front, that you need to know where you're going. And your mission, your values, your vision for your company will help direct there. But if you don't have strategic goals with actual targets to hit, it's going to be really hard for you to A, track them, B, know where you are, and C, know where you are taking your business. So goal setting in general is another one of those buzzwordy terms. In the resources, I've included a SMART template. I am not a huge fan of the SMART acronym: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-bound, relevant time-bound. But I do use it here because it is probably the best starting point and the simplest tool for creating goals. You do not need to have hundreds of goals. You do not need to have the most in-depth, but you need to know what you want to accomplish, when you want to do it, for whom you're working toward, who's going to be involved. And that SMART technique does a good job of bringing a lot of those aspects in. So you run a successful business. You don't need to obviously use all 5 of those, and you're smart enough to figure out which ones they are. So use that framework as a starting point, saying, okay, this is important. I need to focus on the time-bound piece of this, on the relevant piece in this, the specific piece in this goal, or maybe all 5 for goals. So in summary, you, the mission and vision, the why you do what you do, why your business exists, and why people should choose you, why you're better, why you're different, why you're special. We'll go over that a couple times in this course. Your clients. You don't need one ideal client, you don't need one target or niche, but you need to speak directly to a specific group or a specific niche or a specific target. You can have multiple, because if you start with I can work with everybody, that message gets muddled and it gets heard by the audience, by the recipients, as you really work with no one, you specialize at nothing. There would be a more relevant, more pertinent choice for my group for me. So you want to be able to speak directly to that client. You're not going to always have the captive audience that you're looking for when you're delivering this message. So you want to make it memorable. You want to make it easy for them to remember, hey, this realtor, this real estate agent does XYZ. They work with buyers in this geography, or they work with sellers in this specific neighborhood, so that when they become one of those, they think of you first and foremost. They think about the values. What's important to you? Why do you do what you do? Why should they work with you? Make sure those things are aligned. And then lastly, goal setting. Have targets for all of these things. Take your mission, take your values, and have goals. What types of clients do you want to work with? How do you know if you're being successful? Do you have production targets that you want to use? We'll talk about those and other principles. Do you want to have a certain number of events? There are a lot of different ways to set goals to make sure that your mission, vision, values, value prop are being not only followed, but they are the true north, the foundation of your business. So the goals will help you make sure that is the